later on, I think Tony, could you mix us a drink later on? Because I'm kind of thirsty. I'm talking to all this, get this bar theme going on. I'm kind of thirsty for a nice drink. You think you were one of the girls there can make us a drink later?
Oh yeah, I've got a couple of nice cocktails coming up later.
What kind of cocktails are you gonna have?
What are you going to make, Casey?
A quarantine cocktail, right?
Yeah, a quarantine cocktail. I'll be making a Lady Sophia to riff on a blood and sand, as I was previously told.
These are just easy drinks to make. You can make them in your apartment or in your house.
Yeah.
Ingredients are easy to get, so nice and easy.
Yeah, fresh fruit, strong liquor, all the best things.
Sounds good to me. We're going to have another stand-up comedian coming up here. Would you like to introduce him to us, Tony?
All right. Our next comedian is going to be Babin Bolduc, one of my favorites.
And Patrick has performed several times at on open mic night there on Tuesday Showcase, right? The Pint of Laughs, right?
Oh, yeah.
How you doing,
Pint
Patrick?
of Laughs every year, yeah.
Patrick, you want to know why I had Tony introduce you?
Tell me why.
Because I can't pronounce your name.
Oh, come on. You got to try hard.
I keep wanting to say Bullock. And I wrote down BOWL and I put down /DUCK, but I don't have it on this piece of paper here of the lineups. I have it on some other piece of paper. So I'm like, oh, I don't want to accidentally call you by the wrong name. So I'm like, okay.
Tony's a master.
Hello?
Hey, sorry, I just said Tony's good at saying it. He introduces me every week, so. You guys hear me?
Tell us something funny in this time of need.
Oh, man, something funny. Let's see here. Well, I know a lot of people probably listening are in the Chicago area. I'm actually not from Chicago myself. I'm from a pretty small town in New England, up in Maine, and you grew up in a small enough town, everybody pretty much knows of each other. That's kind of how it goes there, and it kind of sucks. Like growing up, I had a teacher who used to say to me, "Pat, your dad is the dumbest person that I've ever met in my life," and that was brutal. But other than that, being homeschooled was great. That was the only small issue that I had up there. I was talking to a friend of mine who still lives in New England. He's never left my hometown. He's kind of a homebody type of guy. And when I was moving out here, he was like, "Man, I could never imagine living in Chicago." And I was like, "Well, then you just have a terrible imagination, because it's you know what I mean? It's pretty easy to imagine living anywhere. There's cities, buildings, there's a river, sports teams." He could never imagine. I was like, do you know J.K. Rowling, who wrote the Harry Potter books? She imagined a world where there was like a prep school of all these wizards, and they flew around on broomsticks, and there was like a tree that would beat the crap out of you if you got too close to it. And like, she can imagine all that, and he can't imagine renting an apartment in the Midwest. I just feel like that is a little bit limited to me. You know what I mean? He must have the most boring sex of all time. His girlfriend's like, "What's the kinkiest thing you could possibly imagine?" And he's like, "I don't know, moving to St. Louis? I'm not sure." Something like that. He can't listen to John Lennon. He's like, "Imagine there's no heaven." I'm trying to wrap my head around Peoria. Okay, it's too much for me. I shouldn't bully him. I know bullying is wrong. I don't know if you guys know this. Online bullying is a huge issue amongst children these days. I know this because my niece is 12 years old, and she will not stop telling me to kill myself online. It's pretty upsetting. You know what I mean? I'm like, "Bethany, you're 12 years old. You should get off LinkedIn. Okay, this is not the website for you." She keeps leaving me reviews on there. Like, Pat would be an asset to any company that's looking to hire a drug addict loser. And I don't think that's a very nice comment by Bethany. Trying to be a better person myself, more mature. I used to sleep on a twin size bed. And my girlfriend at the time was like, "Pat, that is a bed for a child." And I was like, "Well, you're actually wrong. It's a bed. It's a twin-size bed. It's a bed for two childs. Okay, that's how that works. That's how twin-size beds work. They're for two 4-year-olds or one 29-year-old. Okay, that's who sleeps in a twin-size bed."
Exactly.
Yes. Are we allowed to go outside right now? I'm not even sure. You don't want to get stopped by the cop. I got pulled over by a cop the other day. Big issue. Got stopped by a cop because I did a U-turn in front of him, and I didn't realize that was as big of an issue as as it is. I didn't realize it was as illegal as it is. This cop pulled me over for doing a U-turn in front of him. He's like, you know what you just did is extremely illegal. And I was like, well, not to be picky, sir, but if U-turns are extremely illegal, then what is like murder? What is that? You know, where do you go from U-turns? How does it? Well, you have no more adjectives. How does that cop describe like a triple homicide? You know, he walks up and there's 3 people laying there dead. He's like, "Oh my God, this is super duper illegal. I've never seen anything like this. This is equivalent to 10 U-turns. I can't even imagine anything more illegal than that." And I'm not trying to make fun of the cops here on live stream. I would never do that. You know what I mean? Cops have a difficult job, and I'm always telling people there's a lot of good cops out there. You know, they're called firefighters, and they're nice guys. You know, they don't care if you smell like weed as long as you're vaping. I got a reaction from upstairs. I actually have a good relationship with one cop in my life. Nice guy, lives across the street from me. He's very intense on a couple issues politically. He has a sticker on his front door that says, "Do you want to know my stance on gun control? Then why don't you break in and find out?" Right? That's very intense. I don't feel like anybody else on the political spectrum is that intense. You know what I mean? Like not even like abortion people are that intense. You know, they're not like, "Hey, you want to know my stance on abortion? Why don't you come bang me and find out?" You know, that's not a sign on anybody's front lawn. Oops, lost thing there. How am I doing on time over there, guys? We doing okay?
Yeah, you got 2 more minutes.
2 more minutes, beautiful. So I was reading the New York Times the other day, and they had an article where they ranked the 10 largest gangs in the United States. And I was thinking to myself, I like that they think this is relevant to people who read the New York Times. You know what I mean? Like there's some guy sitting there with a croissant, drinking coffee in the morning. He's looking at the paper like, "Wow, the Crips are having a great year. That's amazing. We might have to buy a couple of shares." I'm not sure. You know what I mean? Why are we ranking gangs? What does that do for anyone? We're just ranking gangs like they're colleges and universities. You know what I mean? Somebody's like, "Hey, are you a Latin King?" And they're like, "No, it's a safety gang." Okay, I would never affiliate with that type of. I'm looking for a small liberal arts gang. Okay, that would be my that would be my choice. Well, guys, I think that's roughly my time. Am I correct? Am I reaching the 7-minute mark here?
We got to make it official for you. Okay. This is the you see the flashlight? Don't they usually get a flashlight when you're doing it on screen? Don't they usually flashlights? Oh, time's up.
They do flash a light. Do you guys do that in karaoke as well? Get people off stage with the light?
I did. Just give me another beer, and they said, "Get off the stage." And I go, okay. Is that right, Tony? All right there, Mr. Bolduc.
Nailed it.
Bolduc.
Nailed it. Yeah.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you stopping by. I know everyone at Harrigan's appreciates you stopping by. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much, guys. Harrigan's is awesome. I love the bar, and we got to support you guys, so go out and donate right now. I'm going to do it. Okay. You guys rock. Stay safe.
All right. Thank you very much. We're doing a live telethon, a virtual telethon to help the employees here at Harrigan's on Halsted, 2816 North Halsted. And, Jeff Bolduc, a great job there. Thank you, Jeff. Performs there sometimes on Tuesday nights. They have a showcase that's called Pint of Laughs. You can go there for the pints and get the laughs, or vice versa. And that's every Tuesday when Harrigan's opens up again after this horrible shutdown is lifted. But one thing that'll make you rock is our next performer here. It's John Babin. John Babin, I met him. He was performing at the Harrigan's had a whiskey, the Chicago Irish Whiskey Fest, and they were celebrating it. Would you tell us a little about that Irish Whiskey Fest, Tony?
Basically it's the first annual Chicago Irish Whiskey Fest, where we have different events related to Irish whiskey all over the city, involving several different charities, and it's celebrating everything that's fun and sustainable about Irish whiskey, and just inviting all our friends out to have a good time.
It was a great time, and John, he performed some songs for us, and we had a good time. So I'd love to hear some of John's songs. He's also got a band called Lever, and we're going to premiere his music video later on in the show. It's a very good music video, so hopefully everyone out there will listen to it. But we're going to have John Babin come by and really is going to help us out here. So, like I said, this is anyone out there, contact us right here. You can see the number at the scroll at the bottom of the screen. And that scroll basically says that you can, it's a tip jar. So hopefully you can tip a couple dollars, whatever you would tip your bartenders, you could be able to tip them right then and there. That's what I would say there, right, Tony?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Whatever you can donate, really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely. And like I said, we gotta help people out. We're working in this together. That's the thing that I think that the slogan that we had, that we're in this together here, in this together. And and one person who's in it with us is John Babin. John, are you there? John?
Can you see me?
Hey,
hey,
look at
what's going on, everybody?
The biggest Beatle fan under 30 years old right there, John Babin. How are you, John?
I'm doing well. How are you, Larry?
Pretty good. You're going to sing some songs for us, and then we're going to premiere your music video for the band Lover, right?
Wonderful. I just want to say hi to Tony and the crew. Thanks for taking me in, like family, even after just getting to know you guys. And I'm looking forward to getting back there once this whole thing clears up. And I want everyone to know who's watching and listening to donate to Harrigan's on Halstead. And make sure you go ahead and put a nice tip in their virtual tip jar, because they're great folks. It's a great business, and they're great people. So let's break into some songs, shall we?
John, you're going to do a set for us. How many songs are you going to do in this set?
However many you'd like. I could play up to 3 hours.
We're going to do a 15-minute set for us right now. So let's enjoy. John Babin, everyone. John Babin. Take it away, my friend, for 15 minutes. Woo! Exciting.
Cool. Let's start off with, since we are dealing with Harrigan's on Halstead, why don't we start off with just, instead of an original, just a nice Irish folk song, just to kind of break things in. As I was going over the Cork and Kerry Mountain, met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol, then produced my rapier, saving, stand and deliver, while I'm the poor deceiver. My shuddering reproduced on my dime. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's a whiskey in the jar. I counted out his money, and I paid a pretty penny. Put it in my pocket and brought it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me. But the devil take the one, for you know they can't be easy. My shuddering dip a doo to my dime. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's a whiskey in the jar. I went into my chamber on for to take a slumber. Dreamt of golden jewels in for sure, but no wonder. But Jenny drew my charges and she filled them up with water. Sent the Captain Farrell to be ready for the start. Was shuddering with the dude on my dance. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's a whiskey in the jar. Some take delight in the fishing and the boating, others take delight in the carriages rolling. I take delight in the juice of the body, 14 pretty families in the morning bright and a little more shuddering with the dude on my back. Whack for the daddy-o, whack full the daddy, no, there's a whiskey in the jar. If anyone could hate me, it is my brother in the army. Back in Babin Station, out to Fort Philani. And if he'll go with me, we'll go running through Kilkenny. So he'll treat me better than my own sporting shame was sure never do to my back. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's a whiskey in the jar. For sure ain't never do to my back. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's a whiskey in the jar. Thank you. Cheers. Donate to Harrigan's. This is a song from the band Lever that I'm in. This is called Don't Feel Alone, as none of us should feel alone at this time, considering we're all going through this craziness together, so don't feel alone. If I had $1 every time my mind just took a ride, yes, I didn't sailing off to sea. With every single dollar pulling on my neck just like a Rex squeezing that right out of me. Don't you alone. Don't you alone. If I had a brain piece for everyone I run from, taking off, I'd see up to eventually. Don't be alone. Don't be alone. I'm making any sense, 'cause time and time again it's tough to know that others feel the same way. Don't be alone. Don't be alone. Tony, I hope to get in there soon, man. Hopefully you guys can get back to work soon. This is another original song. We're good on time? Cool. Don't she said we on the night shine the light so right tonight the darkest is alive. The best part of the evening was is you know to still alive. Yeah. Last night I had a dream, but you told me almost yesterday you was my queen. Now you got me here singing the blues, but I'm still alive. There's a still alive. I can still survive, 'cause I still know my friends. The fun never ends. The evening is dark. I'm still kicking out. So wretched at the book that keeps it alive. The best part of the evening was easy to still alive. Last night a dream, but you told me I was yesterday's man. You was my queen. Now you got me here singing the blues, but it's still alive. It's still alive. I can still survive.
Yes, John Babin, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, folks. Thank
You're
you.
going to come by later on the show, right?
Oh, yeah.
John
You know
Babin.
it. At some
Perfect.
point when we're not
You're gonna come on the
social
show.
distancing, I'll definitely be out there.
Excellent. Come by later in the show, and we're going to play your.
yeah, I'll be there
we're
later
going to
on,
debut
yeah.
your new music video for your band Lever shortly from now. Sound good?
Yeah, I'll be back. Thank you. Thank you, Larry,
you better,
Tony, and
you better,
is that Casey and
you better.
Megan?
All right, thank you. One guy that we tried to keep on the first hour was Party Wesley. Now, I think Party Wesley's live, ready to go this time. Party, are you there, my friend? Okay, well, Party, we're going to get Party in a second. But right now, I just want to let you know, I want to thank Mick Archer. Mick Archer started off the show with some great songs. Anna Long came by, told us about snorkeling. Patrick Bolduc, and that was John Babin. John Babin is in a band called Lever. Patrick Bolduc has a stand-up comedy routine, and he performs regularly at Harrigan's and Halstead. Would you say that right, Tony?
Oh, yeah. You know it.
And Anna Long. And then we started off with Mick Archer now. From information there, Tony, tell us more about Harrigan's there and this cause. How can people go fund you? Tell us about the tip jar.
Yeah, you go to the Harrigan's Pub tip jar on GoFundMe.com. You can donate there. Or if you want to buy a T-shirt, you can Venmo me at Tony Stone on Venmo. And also, if you just want to follow me, you can, as I said, just check out GoFundMe and check out our Facebook page.
Great. That's a wonderful thing. That's a wonderful thing. We like I said, we all want to help you guys out, and like I said, hopefully people enjoy the broadcast we're doing today. Like I said, we're putting this together. We're not Hollywood. We're not CNN. We're not Channel 11. So we're doing the best we can with the means we have, and we want to just celebrate it. Celebrate people going to Harrigan's, because like I said, we always have a great time. I always have a good time at Harrigan's. Especially when the beer is cold and the shots keep flowing, huh?
Yeah, all night long.
Now, Casey and Megan there. Casey, you were on the Gentleman Grachowski show. We interviewed you the first season 2, episode 1, and you made was it an old fashioned, right?
Yes, it was a plain old fashioned.
Yeah, that was definitely a great. A great drink. And later on today, you're going to, you and Megan are going to perform a drink. Probably each one of you guys are going to do a drink, not together, but too many cooks in the what do you call that? The kitchen ruin the stew, right? You can't have too many people making the same drink, right?
Right. Well, we work well together, but it's sort of a spotlight, opportunity. So I'll be making a Lady Sophia, and Megan will be making the Jack and Coke. A staple of any bar that you ever go to.
What are they? Quarantine cocktails.
Quarantine cocktails.
See, I love it. And one guy that will love it is Party Wesley. You there, my friend? Party, you there?